Hello and welcome. Hey, I got something pretty dang cool I want to show you today. In my last video, I ran this mat made from this 3D mold that a viewer had sent me. And the dang thing worked really well. And I just ran it in my cleanup sluice. So when I was done with that and I cleaned up my cleanup sluice, I still had about a cup of concentrates left over to run. Or not to run, but to pan out. Well, this stuff is super hard to pan out, being beach gold and black beach sand. So I thought, I wonder what would happen if I turned this mat over upside down and ran it smooth side up. Would it work like a Miller table? Like I talked about in my other videos, gold is hydrophobic, which means it repels water. Silicone is hydrophobic, which it also causes it to repel water. And you can see the water beading up on there. I don't know if you can. There's water beading up on there. So I thought, why not try it as a dang Miller table and see what would happen. I mean, someone else wrote in the comments to me a couple videos ago that they made a silicone sluice box mat and they were having a hard time testing it because the gold wouldn't leave the slick plate and wouldn't get into the sluice. So that's pretty amazing, I thought. So I just thought I would try it, and so I'll give you a little demonstration and see what we can get this thing to work just like a Miller table. Okay, I've got the water turned on, and we'll just go ahead and put some of this in here. I'm starting down here. I like the water flow. We'll just dribble some of that on there. Let me get the camera down here so you can see it. Just melting away the sand, and the gold is staying there. I'm going to go ahead and just hold the camera for a minute. It'll be a little shaky, but it's just slowly melting it away. I mean, this is cool. I don't know how many other cleanup sluices or sluice box mats you can just literally turn upside down and and run. I think that's pretty flippin' cool. So granted, this isn't perfect. It was never intended to be totally flat on the bottom, but it works. I'm going to run this for a minute, and I got gold up there. I got a little pile of black sand because of a little divot there, but there's no gold down below. And if there is, I don't know how many other sluice box mats or Miller tables or anything else that you can literally just lift right out of the sluice box and clean out. I think that's another cool option. So we're starting to see some gold in there. Actually, there's lots. There's probably a couple hundred little specks, and we're talking minus 100, minus 200 gold in here. So we'll keep playing with this, and I'll be back in a second. Well, we're running away here. This, of course, would be a lot better if it was totally flat and like I intended it to be flat, because I really didn't care when I made it as long as the front came out good. But it's working actually very well. Keep in mind, I didn't classify this. I didn't take any of the magnetite out, so there's just tons of heavy black sand in here. So we're getting a lot up at the top and not much down at the bottom, and I'll show you when we're all done. So I ran most of that material. Look at the gold. That's pretty cool. Remember, I started down here, and then down here, we got almost nothing, and I did suck up some that made it down there. I ran it just about like a sluice. So, and that was with all the magnetite in there. So what I'll do is I think I'll go ahead and take that magnetite out and see what happens then. Okay, I'm rerunning my material again. I went ahead and took the magnetite out. You can see that gold there. It's really hanging up at the top on that silicone. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, I got my little divot here, but it seems to be working out okay. We'll get the loose stuff to go down. Alright, I'm done running that material again. Got a little bit of black sand left in there. But dang, that's pretty dang good. I'll take that any day. I think the silicone works great for even a sluice box mat or a miller table. So yeah, I don't know too many sluice box mats you can take and turn upside down and have a miller table. I think that's pretty dang cool. I'll show you something else I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this thing off. The other thing I like about these mats is they're heavy. So I don't know how many miller tables or cleanup sluice mats you can do this with, but now that I'm done, I can simply take it and roll it up. Little gold pen here and rinse it off. Just scrub it a little bit with your hands. Get that rinsed off. And pour this off. Shouldn't be floating. Got my dish soap in there. But now I've got virtually hardly any black sand in there. Just a little bit. I've got almost pure gold. Dang, happy with that. That's going to save a lot on panning. Happy with that. Dang, I'm working on a few more projects I'm pretty excited about. The weather's getting nice, so hopefully I'll get out here soon. But if not, I'm pretty happy with the sluice box mat. I'm working as a miller table. So thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I sure do appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. We'll catch you next time. Bye now.